Hello, good evening and welcome to the James and Alex vlog. And in light of recent events, we've decided not to do an election special, and instead we decided that what the world really needs right now is some light entertainment from a couple of white boys. So today we're going to be looking at cover versions, good cover versions, bad cover versions. I mean, really that's it, we're looking at good and bad cover versions. So without any further ado, also we've got some nice lights now, so hopefully it looks quite nice. Let's have a look at some... Oh, and we're both wearing pink, which was not intentional, but I feel it adds to the kind of...
I've literally never heard you talk so much, ever. You never talk this much to me, but you'll talk to a fucking camera.
Well, if we didn't, it'd be a fucking shit vlog, wouldn't it? What is it going to be, Alex?
Well, James, I'll bloody tell you. It's going to be The Sound of Silence by Disturbed.
And what I love about the original version of this song is it's very subdued, very soft, and very haunting.
All I'm saying is I hope they kept the fucking drums on.
For fuck's sake.
It better drop. If it doesn't drop, I'm bored. Ooh, fuck.
Oh, God, it's just...
Quite like it.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
It's melodramatic. I didn't
so
see it coming.
melodramatic.
I didn't see the orchestra.
It's just... What is the word I'm looking for?
I don't know,
it means
cummy,
it is cummy, but you know, over the top, but unsubtly so.
Bombastic.
It is, yeah, that's a good one. It's not the word I wanted, but it is bombastic.
Never good enough for you. Do you know what this does remind me a little bit of?
What?
You know, every year at the Super Bowl, someone sings the national anthem, and every year it's just this overwrought, strained, melodramatic piece of shit. Just because you sing something like this doesn't make it any more meaningful or climactic or interesting.
Just noticed we're wearing the same colour socks as well.
So
You're gonna put your foot up. Hey,
so
there he is.
in sync.
Anyway, this is just, I think possibly, without exaggeration, the worst song that I have ever heard.
I mean, I know
Absolutely
we said we weren't going to mention it, but I imagine Trump likes this.
Disturbed. The sound of fash.
Ooh, I love a bit
Fash
of
wave.
fash in the morning. Fash wave would be a great genre.
No, it wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't at all. This is Always on My Mind by Pet Shop Boys.
You are always on my mind.
You are always on my mind.
Their production, on this song in particular, but I mean all Pet Shop Boys production is just superlative.
It makes me so sad but happy at the same time, and I think that's just, for me, that is the sign of a near perfect song that can make you feel such strong emotions that are also opposites. To make me feel anything, to be honest, is quite a feat. To make me feel two things at once, I'm like, well, fucking hell. This is a very current one. This is Dancing on My Own by Callum Scott. This piece of shit white boy from The Voice, this little twat with skinny jeans or something, and this piece of shit voice decided to do a fucking toned down cover of it. It's like, no, the whole point is it's euphoric but sad at the same time. I hope he gets a paper cut here and that bit between his fingers.
There are two reprieves to this.
I didn't deserve that.
What I was going to say is that at least it's not an acoustic guitar,
Yeah.
and at least he's neither busking nor at an open mic.
It's just, yeah, taken a near perfect pop song, turned it into this dirge, which is just some white boy with his flaccid cock out, dripping pre-cum.
I didn't need that image.
The banter bus is stopping at Tragedy by Steps. This used to be my favourite song for quite a long time when I was a kid. I just thought it was the best thing I'd ever heard. To the extent that I made my parents learn the dance routine with me. And I think it may have been a bit earlier, but that was when they knew for sure that they had a gay on their hands.
My friend taught me alternate chorus, which was... I'll sing it when the chorus comes round. Agony. When your balls get caught in the bathroom door, it's agony. Now, I didn't know what the word agony meant. Didn't really know what balls were, not in that context. And thinking about it even now, how exactly you would get them trapped in a bathroom door
They would have
just
to
by
be
themselves.
seriously low hanging.
You'd have to be walking, essentially like, oh, a man's spreading on camera. But you'd have to be kind of crabbing into the bathroom. And then it would have to be a sex thing. It'd have to be intentional to get into that situation.
You wouldn't admit that to the doctor, though. You'd say, no, I was just walking in there like a crab because I was demonstrating, I was trying to teach my young child about crabs, and then my trousers fell off and I got my balls caught. Now, this is one of my most contentious opinions, possibly. Pop that away.
What she does when she sings. She has the...
Does she?
Her lip does that.
The original of this song, a lot of people don't realise the Whitney Houston version is a cover of Dolly Parton's original country song from the 60s.
Polly Darton.
Is that while I think this version is fine, it does exactly the same thing of just over-hamming it, just belting out the chorus. I know it's like iconic and everything, but just doing something loudly and for a long time doesn't always mean it's good.
Do you know what this really sounds like to me? It sounds like a karaoke version of itself, especially with the sax solo. Like you can just see Whitney Houston at a pub, a lot of drunk men.
Swaying.
All of them want to get up and do Frank Sinatra, and she's doing this, and she's quite good. But you know, it's just like she's still just singing karaoke.
She's just heard the 4th rendition of Sweet Caroline of the Night. She's pissed. She doesn't want to be there anymore.
There we
Like,
are.
I appreciate it.
There it
good.
is.
At least it has
There
a,
was that.
At least it has a drop.
That was
in
it.
This is another song where I heard the cover before the original.
I think most people at our age did.
Yeah. This is obviously better.
Well, Scooter is just brilliant. It's just speeding things up and then getting a German man to shout over it.
That formula of German man, sped up, helium voice, I think should just apply to everything.
Good morning.
Do you think this is what it's like being in Scooter's head? Fucking exhausting. Like being in Bergheim all the time.
Right.
The worst rave I've ever been to.
I stopped because I was worried I might break our brand new lights, which are Chinese. Chinese lights.
Nipple tweakingly good. Now, move on.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost tweaked you. Now, this is one of those songs that is annoying because it's so overplayed. So overplayed, but that really shouldn't take away from the fact that it's so ball-achingly good.
She is your queen, isn't she?
She's
your queen?
one of my many queens. All gays have queens, you see. There is a
I
hierarchy.
wasn't doing a homophobic thing.
I mean,
was
most of the
just-
things you are, so I was just anticipating that. I thought you were going to zing me with some fresh homophobia. And given the election that we're not talking about, I hear that homophobia is very in right now, and I didn't want you, because I know you're very on trend, I didn't want you to come at me with it.
All right, give it a rest, you big poo.
Stop making a fool out of me. So why don't you come on over, Valerie?
That was Valerie by Neil Tennant.
This is Talk by Coldplay, which is kind of an interesting addition to this list because it's not quite a cover, though it sort of is. It's a reworking of the Kraftwerk song Computer Love, but with new lyrics. Chris Martin was trying to get permission to do the song from Kraftwerk. And Kraftwerk are notoriously reclusive. Back in the day...
I know the story, I know what you're gonna say.
Well, they don't fucking know
I'm
it.
ruining your story.
Don't fucking ruin it.
By butting in and...
Chris Martin was trying to get in contact with Coldplay to get permission to do this song, this cover of Computer Love. And he couldn't get in touch with them. He got in touch with their agent and didn't get anything from them either. Just couldn't get any word out of them at all. Would you stop breathing on me? And then, so he thinks, well, we're never going to be able to do this song.
So they
and then
said-
about 6 months later, you only know this story because I fucking told you. Then about 6 months later, he gets a letter in the post, opens it up, and it's just a blank piece of paper, except in the middle, written in quite small letters, is the word yes.
I already knew that story.
Yeah, well, that's not the point, is it? I know half of your fucking stories.
I already knew
Remember,
what you were gonna say.
remember how we don't have any other friends? It's not like we have any original anecdotes to give each other.
I already knew what you were gonna say. This is one of those songs that is so good that even a cover can't make it worse. Do you know what? Fuck it, I like this.
Oddly enough, I think I prefer the Madonna version.
Why is that odd? Why
Because I don't really like Madonna.
you're so fucking straight? Can't you not just take a day off? Where you're just like, oh, do you know what? Maybe
I'm wearing a pink
Madonna's
jumper
alright.
today. And I kissed that man that time.
God, I'm never going to be the fucking end of that. It'd just be like when you went to see Kate
It's
Bush.
the only personality I've got. I saw Kate Bush and I kissed that man that one time. I was very drunk.
She can't sing for shit, can she?
No, well, nor can her dad. I find it really funny when you occasionally you'll be like recommended a YouTube video which is Ozzy Osbourne completely out of his mind on drugs in interview, and it's just he's on American TV
Yeah.
talking in his normal voice, clearly not on drugs.
Yeah.
So Ozzy, how you doing today? I'm alright. I got out of bed and had some scrambled eggs and had a glass of orange juice.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's completely off his face on all kinds of substances. So what have we learnt today? Have we decided that cover versions often trump the original, or are many of them hilariously bad?
Some of them are Clinton.
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, okay.
And Hillary Clinton.
I see your point.
Basically, what we can say is some covers is good,
Yep.
some is them bad.
Hot political take. Trump is bad.
God, they've never done that political take before, have they? Or maybe Trump isn't a good guy. Ooh. Maybe millennials shouldn't vote for Trump. Ooh.
Well, if only you'd said that before the
know.
election. Too late for that sort of punditry. Pundit comes from the Sanskrit word pandita, which means pundit.
Shut up. I thought we weren't doing election chat.
Were we not?
This concludes the election 2016 special. Thank you for watching. I've been Alex. He's been James.
I've been James.
See you next time. Good night.